Welcome back. So we are just passing by Lordsburg, New Mexico on I-10 East. And it is 64 degrees and sunny still. Second week of December 2024. We have 120 miles to Las Cruces, New Mexico. Oh, this place has a great rest area. It's never busy. So the rest area is nice here. I'll stop at the next one now. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. I think Deming is the next town, and then we have Las Cruces. There's a decent number of gas stations and places to get food here, though. It's not a bad area. So the Continental Divide Trail goes through here. There's a lot of hotels for the hikers. I see 4 of them, I think. And a McDonald's. There's 5, I think. There's a Motel 10. Oh no, there might be 6. There's a lot. There's a couple older ones that you can't see until you go right by them. Definitely a bigger town than I thought. Must have a decent grocery store for a resupply if you're backpacking. Go to Arby's on this trip sometime. I haven't done that in a long time. I feel like 10 years probably. Lordsburg. So I don't know why the truck stops diesel is so expensive. I don't understand it. Their diesel sucks in my opinion. It's full of bio crap. Whereas you go to a regular gas station that has regular diesel, it's cheaper. Biodiesel shouldn't cost more. Normally it doesn't. I don't think I'll get any gas till Las Cruces, El Paso, it looks like. And it should be really cheap. So Deming is 57 miles. This will be Lordsburg to Deming. Texas as to how cold it gets here. Oh wow, 31.
Here is the forecast for Sunday, December 8th, 2024. Plentiful sunshine. High 63 Fahrenheit. Winds west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Low 31 Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Texas cars. So basically, if you go to the Middle East, and maybe Asia's the same way, I don't know. The Middle East for sure. These countries that have all the oil wealth, they have a lot of people from India come and build all their houses and stuff. They're their laborers, and it makes me wonder, when is the U.S. going to do that? Of course, we'd have to build simpler houses because wood-framed houses are a lot harder to make than concrete, cinder block, and stucco, which is what they make in the Middle East, basically. I'm just thinking, you see all these abandoned, rotting structures when you drive out west, and we don't have enough people building houses, and they'll never keep up the way we're doing it. So it just makes me wonder, will we ever change our building style so it would be simpler and easier to have, like, Indians, for example, come do it like they do in other countries. It's pretty neat to see. You go to Bahrain or Qatar or any other country there probably, and everything is made out of concrete, and blocks and stucco, and it's very sturdy, and it doesn't rot, and it pretty much lasts forever, which I think is awesome. It sucks using wood. Japan has the same problem I was reading as us. They have so many abandoned houses that are just in decay because of the population is declining, but they just don't, wood doesn't hold up well. It takes a lot of money. Wow, there's a dust devil to my right in the sand. That is way cool. But that's my tangent for this video. Too much thinking. I have 45 minutes on this memory card. Gallon of Defin. love the 1 gallon DEF containers. I get them at Albertsons or Safeway. And it's just so easy to pour them in. I hate the 2.5 gallon jugs. So I basically stock up, like, before I know I'm going on a trip, store them in our garage where there's no sunlight and it's cool. I have to add 1 gallon about every 750 miles, which is standard. I was starting to wonder how long I could keep doing this a few days ago, but I feel better now. You just wonder, because it does take a lot of effort to do this. And on the bad weather days, it is hard. Goal though is still to have the most driving videos, not the most driving videos, but to show the most different possible roadways as I can, because a lot of people do the same roads over and over and over. Like, I'm trying to show different stuff all the time, and I think I'm doing pretty good. There's not many roads in the Northwest I haven't filmed, and not many interstates out west I haven't filmed, especially after this trip. I need to take the car sometime. I should try and take the car to Florida and sleep in the back of it, or stay in hotels when I have to. Get such better gas mileage. So the truck, for those of you who haven't watched the earlier videos, I could drive to Florida, Key West, from my house. It costs $450 in diesel. If I had the car and paid for gas, it would basically be like $325, and save 125 bucks. And that's not a lot, really, but still, every little bit adds up. Car, I can get 33, 34 miles per gallon, and when gas is 2 something a gallon, you can get pretty far. I think it's like $300 of the car, actually, which is crazy when you think about it. So the Continental Divide is coming up. I wonder if you hike the Continental Divide Trail, it must not go through Lordsburg. I wonder if you have to get a ride into town. That's a long ways. I thought it was on the trail, but I could be wrong. I'll have to look. I have a, I downloaded something from the Continental Divide Trail Association that had the resupply points and then how far they were off the trail. So flat here. I bought a Christmas ornament at this place coming up once. It was pretty neat. It was New Mexico themed. It's a good spot here to park in the trucker lot and just go to the bathroom. You got lots of privacy. That's what I did. Pistachio land. Bigger is better. That's in Alamogordo, 172 miles. We are not going through there. It's a neat town. Deming, 39 miles yet. rest area coming up. In maybe 15 minutes. I will say that New Mexico roads are a lot smoother than Arizona so far. Nice to have some clouds tomorrow to help block the sun. Oh, there is clouds here tomorrow, so maybe. So the people at the campground last night I was talking to, they do the harvest host and boondockers, whatever, and big drinkers. They had wine and asked if I was gonna, like, I went over and talked with them, and I was like, yeah, I don't really drink anymore. It's kind of awkward, but I almost don't even want to be around people that drink that much anymore. Well, you don't. Because you're not drinking, and it's just not very fun. And people that drink a lot get kind of loud. Not really my thing anymore. I'm glad. I don't need to drink. Still only had one drink in the last 14 months. I hope my body's happy about that. I mean, it's got to be a positive, I hope. Another reason I don't want to really drink when I'm camping is you don't want to have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Especially if it's cold. That's not very fun. Definitely saves money not drinking. first I told my wife when I was trying to do this, I said, I don't know if I could camp without drinking. Because it is a big part of camping, or it used to be for me. But I'm doing all right, I think. I read books instead and enjoy my quiet time. I've started reading the second Lady Astronaut book, set in the 50s and an alternate universe 50s. Like, it kind of uses some of our history, but not all of it. It's really good, I think. All right, rest area 3 miles. We'll stop here. Deming is in 32 miles yet. And this is the Continental Divide. Elevation 4,585 feet. And it's 63 degrees. So when people hike the Continental Divide Trail through here, they do it in the, oh gosh, it's in March, I believe. Beginning of April at the absolute latest, because otherwise it gets really hot here. And it's very dry. I like their picnic areas. Really neat. I might actually, oh, I was gonna say, can you drive by one? I might go park by one. Ah, you can. Shelter entrances. Awesome. Let's check one out. So you could remain.
In 800 feet, turn right.
You could stay here for 24 hours. I've never actually, I don't think I've ever stopped at this rest area. This is way cool.
In 400 feet, turn right.
This would be a great place to spend the night.
Turn right.
Wow. I'm going to sit right here in the shade. All right, we are off. Memory card changed, went to the bathroom, ate some peanuts. Set to
Proceed
road.
85 miles on I-10.
Next stop is our campground in Las Cruces. Oh, I need to map that at some point. I don't know if I remember how to get there. It is 2:45 though. Wow, this guy, like, is he not paying attention? Good thing I was paying attention. So we have an hour and 20 minutes. So it looks like I'll be there around 4:15. Office should be open. I hope they have a power spot. I really want to try my heater tonight. Oh, I forgot to check and make sure my latches hadn't come loose on the bumpy road. Actually had soap in the restroom finally. So many of the places I've been to the past few days have been out. It's like half the time I could wash my hands, but I basically don't touch anything, so I just aim and point, or point and aim. I guess is the better word. Let it rip. So when I have to open the door, I basically use my little pinky on my left hand, because you don't use that for anything. You don't touch, pick stuff up with that finger, or touch your face or anything, or eat food with it. If I have my hoodie on, I just put my hand under my hoodie, but I did not have my hoodie on this time. Sometimes I'll take a plastic glove too, rubber glove. Probably too much info, but that's how it is. Kind of chilly out with the as windy as it is. Hope the campsite has some windbreaks. So there's gonna be a wind chill tonight. Wow, that's helicopter fuel. Basically plane fuel. It's pretty cool. Helicopter Transport Services, it's called. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any hot food today, I don't think. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day in Texas. I'll start having good food. So when I did this trip before and I stayed in Las Cruces, it was in March. It was I believe it was the end of March or middle of March. And the weather it got actually hot during the day at one point. I think it was in the 80s. And I had no shade back then, like I do now. Unless I was in my tent. Getting 36 miles per gallon going 65 because of the strong wind. Tomorrow is going to be a record fuel mileage or miles per gallon day, basically. So I have driven 1,941 miles on this trip. So it'll basically be 2,000 miles to get to Las Cruces the way I went.
Proceed 76 miles on I-10.
Wow, you could boondock back there off of this Dairy Queen gas station. Don't think you have very good cell service though. That's pretty cool. I didn't know about that one. I saw cars out there next to a shelter and I'm like, how do you get there? And then I saw the dirt road from the gas station parking lot.
Proceed 75 miles on I-10.
Wow, this might be our first road construction of the trip. Left lane closed 1 mile. check out the. I can't remember the showers at this place. I think they were decent. If they're nice, I might take a shower for the first time in 4 or 5 days. That always feels good. I can't believe there's signs for Alamogordo on the interstate. I never realized that before. It's a ways off of the interstate, going east. Diesel is kind of expensive here still, which is surprising. I'm sure by Texas border it would be cheaper. 72 miles. It's been 4 years come this spring since I stayed at this campground. It was the start of COVID. So I'm pretty sure it was 2021 spring. I was still filming the hood of the truck when I would make driving videos. I did a survey on that. Only like 10% of the people like seeing the hood. Everyone else likes it when I point the camera up a little bit. And I did the survey because someone was trying to tell me, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. It really doesn't change much as far as what you see in the video. It's such a minimal tilt, even the horizon doesn't change much. Talking a couple degrees. As I say, that's a big truck. It's an RV 5500 Chevy. That's a 4x4. Wow. I didn't know they made 4x4 dualies. I think it's a diesel on top of that. Deming coming up in a few miles. Let's do a weather check for Deming. The low is 19 Tuesday night. Jeez. Today it's 37 tonight. So hopefully Las Cruces is like 42 maybe, I think. I hope so.
Here is the forecast for Sunday, December 8th, 2024. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Gusty winds during the evening. Low 37 Fahrenheit, west winds at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Decreasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Oh, that's
higher
good.
Wind gusts possible.
So basically, by the time I go to sleep, it shouldn't be windy. sleep with my sweatpants on tonight. There's a winery right there, and they're a harvest host, it looks like. How do you have a 81 Palm senior RV resort but then allow big rigs? That makes no sense. So does that mean anyone can stay there, not just seniors? Like, they make it sound like it's a 55 plus, but yet they allow big rigs. I don't get it. You know what? We are in Deming, so I'm gonna stop this video. That was Lordsburg to Deming. Thanks for watching.